Governor Ron DeSantis isn't shy about putting the culture war center stage in Florida, doing it again on Monday by signing a bill to revoke Disney's special self-governing status. And while he insists that the decision was all about fairness, he has also made it clear that the company's so-called woke agenda and their opposition to his Don't Say Gay bill did play a part.
You clearly had a movement within the corporation itself, of course, Burbank, California-based elements of it, that said it's their job or it's their goal to inject a lot of this sexuality into the programming for young kids. Those are not the values that we want to promote in the state of Florida. We want to promote the safety of our students and the rights of our parents. We believe being joined at the hip with this one California-based company was not something that was justifiable or sustainable, and so we said we're going to do something about it.
I want to bring in Phil Rucker, Deputy National Editor for The Washington Post and an MSNBC political analyst. So let's talk about the risk-reward factor. What's the calculation that Ron DeSantis is making here?
Well, Chris, Governor DeSantis over the last couple of years, and especially in the last 6 months or so, has tried to pick some of these cultural battles in Florida as a way to communicate his own values to a national Republican audience as he thinks about running for president. So this fight with Disney is Exhibit A, but you can also look at his agenda on schools, on education, on the AP African American Studies course. It's been one issue after another where he's tried to stake out sort of ground, a position on the conservative right as a way to appeal to a national audience of sort of hard right Republican voters who he knows are going to be so influential in a presidential primary next year.
Without a doubt, but clearly as he touts this record in Florida, he's done it in his book, he's been traveling, he's going to be traveling some more. I mean, if he got the nomination, then what? I mean, how does that set of facts help him win a presidency?
Well, look, I mean, it would be very difficult, I think, for him to win over more mainstream independent voters purely on this cultural agenda. But I assume that he's going to be looking to play up more palatable aspects of his governing record in Florida, to point to the economy in the state of Florida, to point to the way he's handled other aspects, you know, on his record as governor, and really try to draw a contrast with President Biden, assuming Biden seeks re-election. That's a contrast that I know the DeSantis people and the Republican Party generally are eager to try to frame for voters. But the challenge for DeSantis is going to be try to make himself appeal to the general election audience as more than just a cultural warrior.